share desktop or whatever way you want to show.
Okay, thank you. So, hi guys, my name is Kushi, and I'm currently in high school. And I've been studying with Roy Academy for quite some time. And I'm currently in their mentor program, as he just talked about. So, I will be showing you guys a couple things. Okay. Okay, so basically, how I used to study was just with a teacher. I used to just take classes, sometimes take notes, and that was about it. But nowadays, I have started implementing AI, and that's exactly what I'm going to show you right now. Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so basically, here I had this whole page to read, and I don't know but if you're like me, I can't usually focus for that long, or so much words, so many complicated things cannot, they just don't make sense to me, okay? Or I have to read it many times and write down a lot of stuff to understand it. So instead of going through all of that, what I decided to do is I put different kinds of prompts, okay? So one of them being like in the beginning when I don't absolutely know anything, I usually tell the AI that, I give it the page and then I'm like, so just summarize it for me in like a couple bullets, the whole thing, and the put in like a paragraph or put it in bullets, or teach it to me like I'm 5 years old and I know nothing about physics. Okay? So here, as you can see, this whole page, I first broke it down like this, okay? It gave me small, small parts, but if I want to even more like simplified, okay? I can even simplify it to this. Look. Okay, so here where I said explain the stuff to me in a more simple and shorter way. Okay, so here, see, it put it in like the first part, it put it in two little things. Okay, that means I only needed to actually know two small things, but I would have had to read a paragraph and understand that myself. Instead, the AI did it for me. Then the important words to know. Then it gave me a small rule that I have to follow. See how much it shortened it? Again, I can do the same thing. So here, I gave it 2 pages, okay? I gave it this and this. Now, again, I don't want to read all of that. That's a lot of work. Instead, told it to give me a summary, okay? Now, another thing you can do is after reading all of this, you can just quiz yourself, okay? So I can type, uh, give me a small quiz on what. Okay, if I just ask for that, it can give me a small quiz, okay? And then I can do the quiz and then it checks it, right? So now that's one thing you can do, okay? Now another thing is making visuals. So that is when you normally study, if you ask your teacher to make a visual, they probably will be able to make a visual. But it's not either going to be as clear or it's not as perfect as when a machine makes it, okay? So whenever you ask for a visual from the AI, it's going to make it very specific, and you can tweak it to how you like, right? You can tell it, I don't understand this part, or can you like make a diagram of one certain part of it more? Okay, you can do those. your AI can check your notes. Say you took the class, okay? You took the class with the teacher, and then you took notes. And that so you can take your notes, upload it to the AI, and then ask the AI, can you check my notes? It was today I took class about this topic, and can you check my notes? Do I need to add anything? Okay? So these are some things. Now, we can even ask, once. Okay, let's see how it makes a visual, okay? Also, while it's making the image, let me also tell you a couple more things about the mentor program. First of all, I usually never have access to this AI. It's always through a mentor. Okay, so normally I'll have a meeting scheduled with the mentor, and that's kind of for as long as you need it. And you would tell the mentor what topic you're studying, what things you need. The mentor can also help you with the prompts, so you get the best out of the AI tool and all of that. So this is like the first time I'm ever having access to it. I never get access to it. This is just temporary, but mainly it's through a mentor, so that also helps. Also, while it's generating the image, another thing is that say you're just about to take a test, you have a test in like 20 minutes. So you usually cannot go like call your teacher up and say, can I have a 20-minute recap? Okay, most of the time you can't do that. But with AI, since it's available anytime, you can tell it your topic and it's going to give you a quick recap. As you can see here, it made us a really pretty diagram, and this is also kind of called mind mapping. You can, it mapped out everything nicely for you. So yeah, these are some of the ways we used AI. Also, you can also search up if you want a mind map, like make me a mind map. So it's gonna take a couple seconds. So basically, with also another thing, I feel like a lot of times when you're working with a teacher, you shouldn't be, but a lot of times we are a little scared to ask questions. When there's AI, there's less judgment, or at least we feel that towards AI. So you can kind of ask it anything, no matter how small the question is, and it will always answer, and you won't feel a little bit judged, I guess. So that's another really good part about it. But it's not, you can't only use AI and like do everything, because there are some things that AI can't do and a teacher can. And then there's some things that a teacher can't do but AI can. So we need to be careful about that. Okay, as we can see here, it created a nice little mind map, and it's color coded. And like color coding really helps the brain remember things. So that's also a really good thing. That's usually harder for a teacher to do very fast. Okay, one last thing that we're going to talk about today about the AI is you can like go into things very detailed. Okay, say I want to know what angular velocity is. So say I gave it this prompt, okay? I'm not understanding what angular velocity is. So first, it's gonna give me like a little summary. So what is it? Then it usually gives like a little image, okay, like an imaginary kind of thing. And then it's gonna explain all of this. Say you still don't understand this, right? You can always tell it, I didn't get it. Make it simple and even shorter. Okay, so you can keep on going like this. You can keep on saying, I didn't get it, I didn't get it, that still doesn't make sense until you really get it, okay? Because everyone has different learning methods, so that's one thing. Now, we talked about AI. Now let's talk about what real teachers can do, okay? So real teachers also play a huge role in this. So before you take your class with the real teacher, usually there is this a mentor that's going to do all the AI things with you. So you get a pretty basic idea of what you're going to learn in the class with the real teacher. So when you are with the real teacher, you can ask even deeper questions and you're not fully clueless, so you know, it makes it easier for you to understand what the teacher is teaching. Now, another thing that AI won't be able to do that a real teacher can, it's like notes and the assignments. So usually teachers can tweak the assignments according to you, because with AI, it's kind of you have to judge yourself and tell the AI what you need. But here, the teacher can do the judging part for you, okay? So let's see this. Hold on. Okay, let me open this. Hold on. Okay, so wait, no, wait. So here I got a assignment. Let me show you all the assignment. Okay, so here, see, these are certain things that AI is going to have a little hard time doing. Okay, so here, can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so see, um, here we can see this whole worksheet that the teacher gave me. Now, before this, the teacher gave me a different worksheet, which I don't have right now, but it was hard for me to understand. I didn't get it. So the teacher, herself, she nicely, like tweaked the worksheet here and there, and then gave it to me, so it's easier for me to understand. Now, I'm gonna show you some notes that I took. Okay. So here are some notes that I took. These are all that my teacher taught me, and she told me to take these notes, okay? Again, they're all, I think a page before this. This one's nice and also color-coded, because again, makes it easier for us to understand. None of this part is AI, so this part's with the teacher. And I wrote all of them, okay? So that's another thing of the teacher that, the teacher can, it's more live, so it's easier for you to, interact. But then again, AI also has its own perks. Um, Now here's a video, okay? Videos, these are things that again, AI will be able to do. Hold on.
Kushi, there's no sound actually.
Okay, yeah, I realized there's no sound. Okay, fine. It's fine. So basically, when things get a little tough, even AI, like you're only reading the thing, right? So instead of just reading it, the AI also can do this part. Here, again, human comes in use. So basically, someone can make you a video on the thing, okay? And when you watch that video and you connect what you read and what you heard and the visuals, when you connect it all together, that's also gonna make it very easy for you to understand things. Now, another thing is we give recordings of classes. So, say you are taking like a 2 hour class. It's not possible for you to fully concentrate those 2 hours. You're gonna get fidgety. You're gonna get distracted by something, your phone or whatever it is. So, when you have a recording, you can mark the parts that you need to listen. Say you're like 45 minutes in the class. You can keep a note to yourself that 45 minutes, and then you can rewatch it later. Okay, and these have really shown results. My results have gone up significantly. I can actually show you my grades right now. They were not like this before, and then after I took this mentor program and I incorporated AI and, real people in the class, it really started showing. See, like all my grades, like my lowest grade is a 95. Okay, so all of these really helped me, and I hope y'all join the program, and I hope it helps y'all too. And yeah, good luck. Thank you for listening to me. Bye.